Hello, so here I am in Liverpool as promised on my Facebook page, so going to be a couple of videos on my visit. So starting off showing you the Catholic Cathedral. It does have a nickname locally. It's a very interesting structure, that, isn't it? Wow. There we are, quite close up. It's the end of Hope Street, so I want to show you Hope Street because arguably it's my favourite street in Liverpool, really, for a number of reasons. Reason one, it's got the Everyman here, the Everyman Theatre, just spawned quite a lot of actors that we're very familiar with. But yeah, it's a great theatre. I used to enjoy coming here, mainly for the food. But you do have some acts on, like Tim Vine, and I think we've got a rock and roll panto here, Cinderella at the moment. It's a great theatre. Always has been, it always will be. Right, so I'm walking down Hope Street now. So it really is a fairly arty hub. There's a couple of indie filmmaker offices that I used to send in scripts to, and I was trying to make it as a writer. I didn't green light anything of mine, so never mind, eh? Yeah, but it's a great street, this. One end you've got obviously the Catholic Cathedral that I've just shown you, and at the other end, if you can see that in the distance, which I'm sure you can because it's quite prominent, you have the Anglican Cathedral. Now, when I did my master's degree in Liverpool, I did it part-time over 2 years, and the graduation was in the Anglican Cathedral. I mean, I'll show you that cathedral a bit closer when we get closer, if you like. Oh, I've said if you like, I do apologise. I'm going to have to stop saying if you like. I don't know why, I've never used that term until I started doing these videos. And I do say and I do say so, I know. But if you like seems to be a new one. If you like. No, I did that on purpose. So, just walking along. It's a lovely day today. I always like to mention the weather. So the weather report from Liverpool is, it's cool, it's cold, frosty this morning, but very sunny. So it's a nice day. I think it's the calm before the storm tomorrow, because when I was coming back from Leeds yesterday, or Leeds area, it did say on the M62 extreme weather, Tuesday the 16th of January. So I'm assuming there'll be extreme weather tomorrow. So I thought I'd better move my backside and get over to Liverpool and film a couple of things for you. So back to work on Wednesday, having had a few days off. So I thought I'd get something on the old channel. It's been a bit of a stressful drive here actually this morning. Well, not the drive itself was fine, but trying to find somewhere to park has been an absolute nightmare. All my usual haunts were full. But then again, I did kind of come on the worst day of the week, I suppose. Mid-morning, and everybody's grabbed the spaces. I'm used to sort of coming early evening for an evening out, or when I did the Masters, really. That was 2 evenings a week to start with. I'm trying not to film people best I can. That's the side of the Philharmonic Hall. Anybody's familiar with that? They have middle of the road type acts on. I went to see Stuart Lee, the comedian there. It was a really good night actually. Really enjoyed that. But they have things like Squeeze and, you know, Paul Carrick, and type of sit-downy music events. I'm stood at a crossing. It is very busy in Liverpool today. So I'm in the lap of the crossing gods at the moment. Right, here we go. I think we're alright. Let's go around and get a better angle of the Philharmonic for you. I'm posting the way, but never mind. Get the idea, don't we? So if you're wanting something a little bit different to do when you're in Liverpool, rather than going around Concert Square and Matthew Street, you want to be, well, I'm not going to say what I was going to say. You want to see some culture, let's put it that way, rather than a few bottles of beer. Then this is your place. It's nice. Hope Street Hotel, that's nice. It's a boutique hotel. I stayed there once with a friend, you know. And we had a good evening. We went to see a Stephen Burkoff play, and we stayed there. We were middle class for the night. Oh yes, we were. It was great. So I promised my mum I would film these cases because she really likes these cases, which are coming up shortly on the right. So you can never let your mum down, never. So I'm just walking a little bit, talking my usual waffle, trying not to say if you like, and so, and I won't mention that again now. So there are some nice places to eat. I haven't tried this one, it's relatively new I think, Papillon. The one I used to go to when I used to arrive early to try and beat the traffic, you know, rush hour traffic. So my class was say 7:30 or something, so I used to get here about 6 or whatever it was. And I used to go to this place here with the green, just turn it around and say, you'll see. It's got green shutters, hoardings. I used to go there and get a pizza. It was lovely in the days when I used to eat like a pig. It was nice. You'll see where we are in a second if you do know Liverpool. Let's cross over while I've got the opportunity. There's quite a lot of people on those scooters. You can just pick them up and then drop them off again, which maybe I should have done actually, because I had to park right down at John Lewis's car park, which is going to cost me the earth actually. I like to walk up the big hill, but never mind. Hey ho, things I do for you lot. The sun's bright, isn't it? Right, these cases, let's get these filmed. They're nice actually. Just like a sculpture. It's very much a student area around here. You've got Liverpool University, the Red Brick University, you've got John Moores as well, the ex-Polytechnic. So this area is very much about the students. You see where we've come now. And you can see a lot of these townhouses, they resemble London really in some respects, and I think they have used London. They have used Liverpool to imitate London for TV shows and films and so on, because of the black gates and the architecture. So yeah. Right, I'll just walk to the end and show you where I used to do the Masters. It was a great place to study. And then I'll move on to the next spot I want to show you in Liverpool. So coming to the end of Hope Street now. And if you turned left at the end of this street, you'd end up in Toxteth area, around by the docks. I've never been up that way, to be honest. I believe that's where it leads to. I always used to just come here, park up, have me pizza, go to uni, go home. Not that I didn't love Liverpool, I'd love to have spent more time here, but it was a midweek and most sensible people were watching good TV dramas and things, and I was aspiring to write one of them in the future. And I can't get over this sunshine, I really can't. It's quite warm in the sun. I brought some gloves, but it's quite small, this camera, so although the gloves are great, keep you warm, can't really press the button very well. So there's the Anglican Cathedral, and if you notice at the top there is like a viewing area, and what you can do, we do have late night access up there at times, where you can look over the city, which is a great thing. I mean, imagine the view from up there. Probably only second only to the Radio City Tower. But yeah, it's phenomenal. So there we are. So just walking down a little bit. I'm not going to take you all the way down on film, if you like. I'm going down there, but it'll make it a little bit boring. Excuse me. I'm just going to show you to the right. I don't know if any of you heard of LIPA, the Liverpool Institute of Performing Arts. It was I suppose, known as the Fame School really. I don't know the full history of it. I believe George Martin was involved, Paul McCartney. In terms of alumni, there seems to be a lot of overseas students that have come over and then gone back to their respective countries, have done really well. A few actors. Sandy Tom, she went there. One of the Wombats. Let's see, I'm sure he danced the Joy Division and celebrated the irony in the corridors at some point, if you remember that song. So yeah, Liverpool now. Liverpool have kind of taken over a little bit really. They've got obviously the main college there, but they've also now got a sixth form section, which is what that purple sign was, which Ofsted are saying is outstanding, which is good. And also my old uni campus, Mount Pleasant, which is the building in front of us on the left, that's now their primary school, primary education. So a bit like how John Moores have expanded across the city, so have Liverpool. So I suppose if you want to send your child to somewhere where they get an opportunity to follow their dreams, then I really wanted to remember that saying at the beginning of Fame then. But there you go. Right, so that's where I did my Masters. So I enjoyed it really. What a great place to study. I mean, it's such a nice place to come to. Lovely building. And there we are. So that was where I did the screenwriting. Right, on to the next one. Let's look at the cathedral.